All right, welcome everybody. We've restarted the stream. Oh, this is gonna screw up my hour tracking. Lame. It's okay, it's not anyone's fault. We'll just see if this actually fixes the issue or not. And if it does, poggers. If it doesn't, ripperoni and cheese. I don't have enough data to tell you whether or not it's actually working. Well, that's because I just restarted the stream because we're having issues. Spaghetti. Fill out of my pockets. I'm whispering because it makes me feel dramatic. And wistful. Alright, stability for the stream is restored. Please refresh. Please refresh. All right, we're hot. We're back. We're live. We're live. Of course, I try to talk about something meaningful and important and all that garbage. And my internet screws up. Spectacular. Fantastic. Wonderful. Edward. I'm just ad-libbing until I see chat say something cute, such as, hey, we can hear you. Or, yo, your forehead looks like a giant reflective mirror. You should probably, you know, not have a receding hairline. That's a valid thing to tell me, too. Welcome, Book Into Kitties. Are you able to see me? Are you able to hear me? If you could, would you slap me across the face? No, don't slap me. I don't want anyone to slap me. I don't know where that came from, actually. That was kind of weird. Again, I'm feeling really good. I appreciate you guys sticking through this conversation. I hope this is useful for people. If this is absolutely just a bunch of bullshit and you don't need it, just tell me and we'll get back to painting. But if you're finding in some capacity insight from this, please let me know and we'll keep going because it's useful. It also helps me process it. All right, cool. Oh, no. All right, let's check the inspector once more. Yep, looks like we're stable now. We're stable. Like the thing that holds horses. Okay. All right, so serious question for everybody. Like, I'm talking like mayonnaise versus Miracle Whip. Is this a conversation you guys are enjoying? Is this valuable to you? Or do you want Steep Tea to just stop talking and go back to painting? Absolutely okay with either. It's just been on my mind, especially with what my sister's going through. She's learning to communicate. I was almost about to say she's really bad at communicating, and that's not true. But she's learning how to communicate in a relationship. So that's an important thing. That's an important thing. She's also learning to be genuine and honest and not fear repercussions of honesty, because that's also a big deal. If you're dating someone, all right, here's some big tip, big brain. If you're dating someone that makes you feel shitty for trying to talk to them about what's going on in the relationship, break up with them. Straight up. I don't care how much you like them. At all. If you cannot sit down and get through a serious conversation without the conversation devolving or having a conniption or whatever, stop dealing with it. Also figure out your shit, because the problem's also on your end too. Maybe. That's for you to figure out. But if you can't handle it, if you can't handle someone sitting down and saying that they're frustrated with the fact that you don't do the dishes, then you are not good in that relationship. You gotta figure out your shit about why you won't do the dishes. absolutely bookend kitties. They will absolutely turn themselves inside out to avoid it. Emotional pain is horrifying. Why? Because it's intangible. But it's so real. It's so real. It's so real. How you feel is 110% real because you are an agent capable of experiencing emotion, context, relation, all of it. Physical pain's easy. If I get stabbed, unstab myself. Remove knife, stitch, let the healy. Hey, brass monkeys, how are you doing? It's all good. It's just, this honestly has been spurned from Mersella. But it is true. It is true. Dishes are the worst. They are Sisyphus. Absolutely 10 out of 10, 130%. Firstly, brass monkeys, how are you doing? You feeling any better? I didn't hear anything about how you're feeling. Symptoms and stuff good? Not to put you on the spot. If you don't want to talk about it here, message me on Messenger. But that's the thing, though. That's the reality of it. And it's not... It can be on both sides. And that's just how it goes. If people can't have a mature conversation about something that's a problem in the relationship and be completely transparent about it, the relationship is doomed. The relationship is more or less actually over. You can make it. I'm glad Zoe's good. No, it's fine. Listen, it's perfectly okay. Worry me, it's not a problem. I'll message you on Messenger after stream. Okay. Perfect. Let me see what that is. Give me a sec. And so, but that's just part of it. And that's just like, conversation. That's really the moral of the story is conversation is key. And if you can't have a legitimate heart-to-heart conversation and be vulnerable with the other person and genuine, you're doing a disservice to yourself and others. When people say you got to get your shit together, that's specifically... No, you're perfectly fine, Brass Monkeys. We're on the tail end of this anyways. I do want to show you... I will send you... Or, I can show you really quick. We got the Dreamer finished up. Now I'm just painting up the tea kettle. And then Marcella's... So Marcella has not a boyfriend, but she's dating, which is really exciting. And she's going through all the trials and tribulations of first love. Well, not first love, but first relationship, first dating. Which is fine. So we've just kind of been, talking about, oh my god, Sin, hi! Oh my god! It has been an absolute eternity. How are you doing? I'm about to go grab something to show Brass Monkey. But good god, I have not seen you. I was actually going to message you the other day, but then I got distracted and I'm so sorry. Because I realized that I haven't heard from you in ages. Happy New Year's, how are you doing? And Happy New Year's to you, Brass Monkey. So this is the Dreamer. I'm going to get rid of this because the white balance gets thrown off. But this is the Dreamer. And oh gosh, he looks great. I'm so happy with how he's turned out. I really, really am. So we're finishing up his tea kettle, which is going to go right here. And the staff, which is going to go right here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if you saw, but I haven't posted the photos of her yet because I realized I didn't paint her face. But I did finish the wet nurse, if you want to see her. She turned out perfect. You haven't been here for a few streams, so I've also been sculpting this custom base right here for the Kanakmera by whatever the hell it's called. Creature Caster. And then, of course, the wet nurse. I'm not too happy with the ground she's standing on, but I'm really happy with how she turned out. I really feel like I got the transparency on her clothing looking excellent. I'm super happy with how she turned out. And then I've started working on the 10th year anniversary. The 10-year anniversary. Alistair. I know, right? It's super crazy. It really is crazy. I love this hobby so much. And oh my god, I've had so much time to stream recently. That was the wet nurse. I wanted to show her to you. No, I know. It sucks, actually. Like, that really does suck. So this is how the wet nurse turned out, and I'm really happy with her. I'm really happy with her stockings. Thank you, son. Son, Jesus. I read that from your damn son. Thank you, Sen. Thank you, thank you. I'm really happy with how she turned out. I really am. Although the problem that I realized when I took photos of her, I forgot to paint her face. It's just a neutral skin tone. Harris the Killer, the bikini suit Samus is looking great. I've decided that she's too sexy and I don't want to risk a toss violation. So I'm not painting her on stream anymore. Because Lady B showed up. She's like, wow, that is toss. Happy New Year, Bress. Take care. I'll ping you on Messenger. Well, but so Lady B said that, and I'm like, oh my god, you're actually completely right. So I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. It's not worth it. It's my first commission, but it's not worth it. What was I saying? I was gonna say something. Yeah, so it's just like, you know, things have been crazy. Things have been absolutely nuts. It's been ridiculous, man. But I bet a lot's happened, Sen. Welcome. It is wonderful to see you again. It really is. It's been like, shit, almost a year. How long have I been playing D&D now? I should actually look at that. I know, I missed you too. I missed you too. Like, that made me hella sad. Sorry, this whole, like, latter half of the stream I've been helping my sister. I find it's funny that models are now... Wait. I find it funny that models are now, but IRL chatting is... Yeah, Harris the Killer, I think I get what you're saying. But you're good. Listen, man, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. I can understand that alcohol can absolutely make you feel better in the moment. But don't use it to run from your problems. They still find you someday. I use alcohol as a crutch. I use weed as a crutch. Rather than confronting my actual issues, I turn to drinking and smoking as a way to avoid thinking about it. And honestly, yeah. It's bad. Don't do that. Hell yeah, Sin. Congratulations on 1 year. Oh, congratulations on 1 year. That's fantastic to hear. That's fantastic to hear. Listen, I've got 1.5 million questions because I want to know what happened. Like, are you okay? It sounds like you're doing good, but I want to make sure you're okay. Yeah, it's been a long time. So, like, feel free to message me on Discord. Straight up, 110%. I want to chat with you and catch up. I just don't know if right here is the place you want to do that. I want to go all the way to... All right, let's just actually see when I joined. Can I see joined information? No, there's just no way to know when I joined. How useless. I'll figure out how long I've been. Oh, I understand. And I'm sorry, that is very rough. I am also single now. And it's rough. It's hard. As my uncle said, it doesn't drown them, it just teaches them to swim. That is completely true heresy. It is absolutely 110% true. Truer words have not been spoken. Have never been spoken. That's the expression. That's the expression. Saw you for two. I saw for you too and was afraid to reach out because it's been so long and anxiety is a bitch. It's okay. Listen, not a problem. Straight up, just goes for everybody. I would much rather hear from you, even if it's been 2 years, than never hear from you again. I know anxiety is an absolute bitch. And it makes you feel like it's been too long to reach out and say hi, but no, straight up, it's been 3 years, and you suddenly go, oh shit, I never emailed Steep T. Just email me. I'd be more happy to hear from you than to never hear from you again. Absolutely, Sam. Absolutely. And so, it's been an interesting year, to say the least. To say the least. So, wow, my voice is dying tonight. Murder. I've been a bit. Absolutely, that happens. I'm so sorry that you were in that relationship and it was toxic and abusive. I would never wish that on anybody. But I'm glad you're no longer in that relationship. I very, very much am. I hope you're feeling better not being in a toxic relationship. But that's still tough. Good. 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 Oh my God. I am so glad you didn't choose death. I would have been devastated. I care about you, Sen. You're a wonderful person. And I've missed talking with you dearly. I hope that I will see you more. I know we're not done with the conversation, but I hope that I will see you more. I really, really mean that. You're absolutely a friend. And I also realized that I should have reached out sooner. I didn't know exactly what was going on. But I'm glad that you got out. And I understand. Indeed. But know that next time, tell someone. You can tell me. And I'll support as much as I can. Again, I can't fix anything. I can always be here. I'm so sorry you felt that way. But I'm glad that you're here today and talking to me right now. I really am. Okay? I really am. Sorry. Well, I'm not saying sorry for crying. I believe in crying 110%. But that was more of a, here, let me wipe my eyes for a second. So I'm glad that you got out. I really am. I love you too, Sin. You're wonderful. Listen, don't just reach out to me as well. Reach out to... Oh, thank you, Heresy Killer. I appreciate that. I really do. Don't just reach out to me, though, Sin. Hey, Jill. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, congratulations, Sin. Congratulations. But listen... Don't just reach out to me. Everyone else has been wondering how you're doing as well. You have come up in conversation. So reach out to the group. Honestly, I would love to see you in D&D again if you're in the space for that. I've really missed playing with you. But I've missed your presence more. So I'm glad that you're here. How are you doing tonight, Jill? Welcome, welcome. We have been all over the place tonight. I've been rambling about Dungeons and Dragons. I had to restart the stream, but we are now officially 7 hours in. Yeah, quick math. We're officially 7 hours in for our stream tonight. We were. Oh, absolutely. Sin, you're our friend. And I completely understand the position you're in. And I don't fault you for not saying anything. But absolutely 100%. Talk to me next time. Talk to us next time. Okay? I sensed something was wrong, but I wasn't sure yet what it was. Hell yeah, Sin. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. And of course, only if you're comfortable. Like, 110% only if you're comfortable. But I'd love to see you in D&D again. And I think we've got room. You're still in the server. So, you never left, and Swella never... I'm so sorry that he's the reason you dropped D&D. But I'm glad you're here today. I really am. I will say that until the cows come home. I really am. And I am so thankful that you chose out. That's weird. Ugh. Ugh, that is, gross. Hey, now you know what to look for in the future. Now you know what to look for in a toxic relationship and avoid. It is, Jill. It really is. It really super is. 7 hours is nuts. And we'll probably go... Oh, yeah, and we missed you too. We really did. We really do. That's why I got so excited when you showed up. Is it's just like, oh my god, I didn't expect to see you today. So Jill, just so you can see what I was working on today, we're finishing up this guy right here, the Dreamer. We just painted up his eyes today, and got him glued down to the base. I resculpted the underside of the leaf, so that I resculpted the underside of the leaf, and we're gonna repaint that back up because there is a hole from the plug where he connects to the leaf. So yeah, this is the Dreamer that I've been working on. Absolutely, Sin. I'm so glad you stopped by. I really seriously am. So talk to me about this dream job. Talk to me about this dream job. That sounds exciting. It really does. And though, also, before I forget, for those of you who are not following Jill Cohn, please give Jill Cohn a follow. So Jill is my aunt. She's a musician. She's been playing on Facebook and Twitch live. So please give her so much love and so much support. I think it's absolutely fantastic that she's doing Twitch. Jill, I think it is fantastic that you're doing Twitch. So straight up, please give Jill so much love. Give her a follow. Check out her music and see what she does. It's a lot of fun. She brand new to streaming. So absolutely go check her out. So I went to get a cover up. The girl who tattooed me knew I was tattooing too. Ooh. Ooh. Talked to her boss and he offered me a job on the spot. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Sid. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Excellent. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Ah, congratulations. Of course, Jill, of course. Listen. One of the things that I really enjoyed about talking to you about Twitch is that you brought up all the right things, really. Like, I think your heart is absolutely in the right place for what it means to do live streaming on Twitch, and I think you've absolutely got the right attitude for it. So I want to help you out as much as I can, because I really resonate with that philosophy and your ideals surrounding what you want to do with Twitch. So, seriously, like, when you're in a spot where you need to or want to expand your channel or get help with some stuff, hit me up. I don't know. Well, so we have a Discord. I don't think, Jill, I don't know if you've joined the Discord yet, but this is our Discord link. So, Jill, if you have Discord, you're welcome to join my Discord. Otherwise, I do actually now, Sin, have the ability to share what's on Discord on stream. So if you drop a photo, I can actually just pull it up. Absolutely, Weird Fish. As always, stay steeped. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night and get lots of sleep. Absolutely, Jill. How long are you able to stick around for tonight? I know it's kind of late. How am I feeling? Yeah, we'll probably go another 3 hours. Okay, feeling good. All right, now we're gonna kind of brush down. Good. All right, good. Now we're gonna come over. Excellent. Oh, that's, there we go. All right, then we're gonna just work our red back over. Ooh, look at that. Oh, now that's hot. Now, we do want to bring up a shadow because we want the light to be more directional from the top rather than straight down. Excellent. Let me know when you post it, Sin, and I'll pull it up on stream. Perfect. All right, let me quickly just finish blending this before the paint dries. Yo, you have not been here in a while. I switched to oil paints. I'm using oil paints right now, actually. I'm not using acrylics. So, like, straight up, using acrylics. I mean, oils. I'm painting like one of the masters. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that good. Thank you. See, I told the guy I couldn't because of my tickets, and he offered to pay them. Wow. Yo, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right. Sin, where did you post them? Or have you not posted them yet? Did you say you posted them? Oh yeah, oils are hella technical. Alright, where is... Alright, I'm missing it. What part did you put it in? Is it in general gallery? I'm not seeing it there. Oh, is it in general? Oh, it just got put in general. Okay, just straight in general. Alright, this is cool. Alright, this is cool. Alright. Look at that. That's cool. That is super cool. That is super cool. I love it. That's really cool. That's fantastic. That is a beautiful tattoo. It is a cover-up. But I think it's a beautiful cover-up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, so we're going to grab some Pain Gray. And we're going to just add a little bit of Pain Gray right around the rim down here. Or Payne's Gray, sorry. Perfect. I don't know if I ever did. Feel free to drop photos to that too. I would love to see the start of your sleeve. We're gonna grab some red. And we're gonna push some red right up here. Just like that. We're gonna kind of bring it right up the middle. We're gonna get a little bit around the nozzle right there. Beautiful, perfect. Craft and Canvas, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for that raid. How are you doing? Welcome. It's Hornet from Hollow Knight. Ooh, that sounds really cool, Sin. Let me know when you've got that in the Discord as well. But welcome, Craft and Canvas. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you who are not following Craft and Canvas. Please give Craft and Canvas a follow. I'm so glad that you're doing good. How did the stream go? What did you work on today? You got photos? Hey, Walter's Workshop, how are you doing? It's been a while. Welcome. Hey, Pickle Ricky, how are you doing? Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome. And Megapedia, how are you doing? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're painting up a kettle because I'm me. I'll show you what we were working on today in a moment. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's the new year, so happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's. I hope 2021 is off to a good start for everybody. I am so far loving 2021, which is good. Okay, all right, that looks good. All right, now we're talking. Now we're cooking with grease. All right, now we're gonna kind of pull the highlight down a little bit though. And we're just gonna yoink. All right, done. Perfect, that's all I wanted to do. And then we're just gonna go right there. Whoop. Good, and perfect. Absolutely, Craft and Canvas, 110%. Absolutely. So I'd love to see what you're working on today on stream, Craft and Canvas. So if you got photos, drop them. If you don't have photos yet, I completely understand. Feel free to drop your socials. So Instagram, Imager, Facebook, whatever, wherever you put your beautiful, beautiful works. Straight up, drop a social. Instagram is honestly preferred. I'm actually trying to figure out a fancy way to do some Instagram jazz, but feel free to post it. That's what I was gonna say. So this is the Dreamer. We finished up him today. Excellent, Sin. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So we got him glued to the base. We've resculpted underneath the leaf. So we're gonna have to go down and paint that up whenever we work on him next. Actually, it's already cured. We can actually paint it tonight. Thank you, Megapedia. I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm super happy with how he's turned out. I really love the way that he's looking. So the leaf, him, and the rock were all part of the kit. The grass, mushrooms, and leaf were all sculpted from me and added. The stick I didn't sculpt, but the mushrooms and the grass I sculpted. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate that. Absolutely, Crafting Canvas. I'll take a look there. So yeah, so I did all of this on the base, which is super exciting. Yeah, I love how the mushrooms turned out. I really do. I'm super happy with how the mushrooms turned out. Thank you. It's been 50, I think, yeah, we're at 50 hours. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. All right, firstly, check out Sin. That is a beautiful tattoo. That is absolutely awesome. I love it. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful tattoo. I'm loving the Dreamer. Yo! Okay, that's adorable. Just so you know, Crafts and Canvas, you're also more than welcome to put that in the general gallery as well, not just pets. Because so we have our miniature gallery, our work in progress. So miniature gallery is of course for miniatures, but the work in progress gallery is for absolutely everything, and the general gallery is for absolutely everything. So feel free to post in there. And for those of you who actually stream as well, because I know there's a number of streamers here right now, we do have a self-promotion channel in the Discord. Holly Monster and I and other streamers share the Discord together. There's a self-promotion channel. Feel free to post in the self-promotion channel. It is absolutely there for you to let people know when you're going live, so that way they can come and check out your work. Because that's adorable. That is adorable. That is a super cute bunny. I love that bunny. That bunny is adorable. Beautiful work on that. Beautiful, beautiful work. That is so beautiful. Oh, it's so cute. Seriously, that is a cute bunny. That is a cute bunny. Name your price. I want it. Oh, geez. I actually answered that question earlier with how much this mini costs. You don't want to know its price. And, I'm actually really excited that you do like it. If you are actually. See, I don't know if I want to sell the Dreamer. I'm really, really proud of how he's turned out. Maybe. How long what? Do I accept less than minimum wage for commissions? Or what exactly is your question? So 50 hours, roughly, is how much I've been working on him so far. The base calculated cost that I ran earlier is so far $1,300 for his paint job and time. Which is part of why I don't know if I'll ever sell him. Because he's taken a lot of time and effort, because there's a lot of custom sculpting work that went into it. Yeah, it's rough to make a decent hourly. It depends on quality. So the Dreamer's done at my highest quality output. So literally no detail is skipped. Absolute maximum effort. And so everything that I do actively on stream, unless I explicitly say otherwise, I do at my masterpiece quality is what I call it for commissions. And that is $20 an hour starting. I offer bundled rates. Yes and no. I can't, of course, copy the original mini itself, and I don't really want to make copies of the base. The idea is not to make multiple. My goal as an artist is to be a commission painter, for one. So I do have commissions starting at only $15 a mini. They are, of course, at $15 tabletop standard. My tabletop standard does include custom sculpt work if necessary. This is my tabletop standard right here. So, beautiful minis. Oh, thank you, Jill. I appreciate that. Well, and so that's why I did the custom sculpt work. That's why he costs so much. Is that if I ever do part with him, he is a fully unique figure. Like, you could buy the kit from Blood Carrot Nights, but nobody else is going to have those mushrooms and grass. And the final little tidbits I'm going to add. Thank you, Crafting Canvas. And so, yeah, so this is my tabletop quality. Then it gets up to Tabletop Plus, starting at $25 per model. This is Tabletop Plus. Actually, a better example of Tabletop Plus is probably this guy right here. So this is Tabletop Plus right here. And again, starting at, I do quote out everything. But yeah, so this is Tabletop Plus right here. And then display and this is display quality right here. So this is a display quality miniature. So everything on my channel is display quality or higher that I paint on stream. And then so there's so one classification. So I do display quality or higher. The reason why this guy right here is higher is because this is what I call a Skilling Thursday mini. And the goal is to force myself to take no shortcuts. Display, there's a couple of shortcuts. It's a lot of fun. It's really a ton of fun. Which teacup? Oh, yeah, on the Marine. I love the teacup on the Marine. That's the Steep Tea Marine. And so this is higher than display quality. It's also equivalent to display quality. But I just will continue to work on it until it's completely finished. Absolutely, Mini Grinder Studios. I appreciate it. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Oh, it would be cool to see a snail trail. And I've got some ideas for how to do it. Thank you, Mini Grinder. Thank you, thank you. I think Table Plus is the range I work in. Need to work on wet blending and glazing to get to that display level. It takes a lot of time and practice. It really does. And so, again, another display quality plus model that I'm working on is for the Canuck Mara by Creature Caster. For the Canuck Mara by Creature Caster, I am working on an extended base for the Canuck Mara. So it's already got about 30 hours of sculpt work into it. So this piece is going to be a bit more expensive because of that 30 hours of sculpting work. I'm about to send off the sculpt to my caster. So that way we can get a proper cast of this and we can actually start painting it up. See, I actually don't like using gloss varnish. I always matte varnish all my minis. So if I want to do a snail trail, it will be painted physically in some way. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, so I do custom sculpting as well. So this is a fully custom extension to the original base for the Canuck Mara from Creature Caster. Yes, so I do 3D scanning. The problem is that the fidelity of 3D scanning is just not where I want it right now. One day, for sure, it's absolutely a possibility, but also I can't resell it. Since it's an extended base, technically, I don't own the copyright to the base. I own a copyright to all of the extensions to the base. So, all right, so let's talk about that for a second, just so that way peeps understand. So, I took the original molded plastic, that is the original copyright material of Creature Caster, and I sculpted around that base. If I wanted to sell this as a kit, I would have to remove that base because I do not own the copyright for that piece of plastic I sculpted around. For this gray piece of plastic right here, this is not my intellectual property. Hey, Jan, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. So I did all of the work around it. The tree, the waterfall, everything, but I don't own this. So I'm sending this off to my caster for a personal use only for me piece. No, and 3D scanning's... I have some reservations about, excuse me, 3D scanning. So I'm gonna get the molds made so I can produce this piece for me only because I use the Creature Caster base. This is not my copyrighted intellectual property right here. If I resold it, Creature Caster could absolutely say, stop that, you're stealing from us. And in my opinion, I would be. I personally, for my art piece, want a larger base, but I wanted to leverage the base that they already gave me. If I sculpted over it completely and only left the 2 footprints, yeah, I have more or less erased their work. It is fully a custom sculpt job. But since it's not, because I really do love the original base, I just wanted it larger, I have to respect that it's their intellectual property. So unfortunately, nobody else is going to be able to buy this base. Now, I'm planning on selling the Canuck Mara, so you can purchase my singular art piece painted as the Canuck Mara. But I can't sell the base on its own. That would be copyright infringement. So, just so that way everybody understands, it's disappointing, but it was an artistic decision that I made because I really truly loved the original base. I just wanted it bigger. So, even if I 3D scanned it, which I will 3D scan it when it's done for posterity's sake, but none of my 3D scans are available for download. But if you do want to see the models that I have 3D scanned, you're more than welcome to go and check them out at Sketchfab. They're a ton of fun. And additionally, for those of you who are not following Genuine Vision, please give Genuine Vision a follow. Jan is absolutely a friend of the channel. Please give him so much love. How are you doing this morning, Jan? So that's what I'm doing. But so that gets back to the original point. I'm open for commissions. If you guys like what you see, feel free to commission me. I am trying to do this as a full-time artist now. And so as I get commissions, as I start to be able to supplement my actual income with this income, moves me towards that goal of being a full-time streamer and full-time commission artist. So please, if you got friends who want commissions, D&D figures, D&D minis, I would absolutely... I mean, that's absolutely possible. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. It's straight up, I would mail it to them and just say, do with it what you want. But I do D&D figures as well, and they're gonna be really cheap too. Like, not quality, but cost. Like this right here, Hero Forge figure, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This guy would be $30. $45 roughly with shipping. They are done using photogrammetry. And honestly, Heresy Killer, I just want a solid relationship with Creature Caster, so I would just give it to them. I don't even need to sell them the rights to the extended base. I'd just mail it to them. So Creature Caster, if you're here, hit me up. I'm too nice. What the hell just happened? Guys, can you hear me? Are you there? Hello? Hello? That was weird. Everything good? What the hell just happened? Did my stream have a hiccup? Alright, that was weird. Okay, cool. My monitor turned off. That was... terrifying is the right word. So yeah, I really like Creature Caster. You only lost music. Okay, perfect. That was so weird. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Like, I already had to restart the stream once today. I did not want to deal with that. Alright, look at that. See, this kettle looks super cute. This kettle is so cute. God, I love this kettle. Thank you, Sin. Alright, we're gonna come in and we're just gonna get a little bit more. You'll see what I'm about to do. This right here is why I like oils. Is because I just kind of put the paint where I think it should be roughly. And then I actually make it go where it's supposed to. Who the hell needs accuracy? I don't. This is why I like oils. But, really important note, oils are not for everybody. I know oils are a fad right now. I absolutely was not peer pressured, but very strongly convinced by an absolute friend and artist that I actually really enjoy his works. James Wapple. He didn't really even pressure me. He just kept talking about how cool oils were, and I'm like, oh, I'm absolutely gonna do it. All right. I agree, the oils. Viva la revolution. I think for a lot of people, oils are going to be problematic long term for them. Oils don't meet everybody's needs. They are a tool. Just like acrylics are, just like your paintbrushes, just like your wet palette is. And the tool either works for you or it doesn't. For me, oils are exactly the way that I've wanted to paint. 100%. I always hated acrylics. And I didn't realize it because they dried too fast. I couldn't do the layering and wet blending I wanted. Oils, oh my god, I will come back the next day and keep wet blending. Like, it's the best. You shaved 60% of your head and added pink? Oh my god, yes. Pink is such a good color. So now, see, I come in and I just start moving the paint where I want it to go. See? Just moving it around. Taking it for a walk. Showing it around town. Just how I want it to look. Yeah, just like that. Just like, see? Boom, magic. PFM. Tonight is a good night. Yo, listen, mini grinder, me too. I do actually still use acrylics, but in a really unconventional way. And I'll get into how exactly I do that. Yeah, look at that little kettle. Oh, it's so cute. All right, now for the final little bit, we're gonna grab some zinc white. Zinc white. What do you mean by paint swaps? Oh, absolutely, Heresy. I completely feel you on that. I love that coloration pattern. Yeah, what's a paint swap mini grinder? Like, do I just mail you paint and you mail me paint? Because if that's the case, absolutely straight up down for that. Head to bed. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Walter. I really appreciate it. As always, stay steeped. Have a fantastic rest of your night. I really appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our zinc white. This is now the hardest part. This is the hardest part. Do you not want the mini grinder? I'm very intrigued what your goal is, because absolutely I'm down to swap because I love Winsor Newton. Michael's had for 60% off. What colors? All right, mini grinder, you've got me on Discord, right? If you're not in my Discord server, join my Discord server so we can message or friend me and let's talk. I want to figure out exactly. Listen, I need more oils because my color set is too limited right now. I'm way too extra to only have 29 colors of paint. Yo, and buying oils is a pain in the ass. You have to more or less go in person. I tried buying oils online, and nothing told me they were metallics. Not that I'm upset. They're beautiful. But I wanted actual gold hue, not gold flakes. Like, you know what I mean? Because if I want to do NMM, I really don't want to be running around with a TMM gold. Now, don't get me wrong. You mix in a little bit of white, absolutely kills the shine, and you get more or less your gold hue. But now I've absolutely pumped the value, and I lose that saturation, and it really annoys me. Essential oils, exactly. Buff is absolutely used constantly. You want to know my favorite? All right, here. We're going to quickly detour because this is my stream. I can do what I want. Asphaltum. Look how much asphaltum I've used compared to like Payne's Gray. Asphaltum, love gambling asphaltum. This is more or less Seraphim Sepia on crack. Seraphim Sepia, for those of you who are just now meeting me for the first time, which, firstly, hello. How are you doing? 2, Seraphim Sepia is my favorite acrylic wash made by Citadel. I don't think there's a single model I've ever painted that doesn't include Seraphim Sepia. Every model I've ever painted includes Seraphim Sepia. Love it. Asphaltum is the oil version of Seraphim Sepia. It's beautiful. It's sexy. It's asphaltum. I love this color. This is absolutely one of my favorite colors. It is very opaque though. Like getting a layer of actual asphaltum down is rough. Oh, Sundara Cthulhu, straight up, like my 2 foot tall Cthulhu statue, straight over here in the corner. Straight over here in the corner, this 2 foot tall Cthulhu statue from Cool Mini or Not, Riley Rising. I think I used 4 bottles of Seraphim Sepia on him, at least. At least. But then next color that I use, and I really wish that I had a high quality version of it because it's actually the one I run out of, is Buff. Combo, there we go. Buff. Buff is this near off-white. It is actually technically the color of a specific type of leather. And I love Buff. Buff is absolutely my favorite type of color. This is technically Buff Titanium. I love Naples Yellow. I've got a close version, a shitty like $2 craft paint oil version. Raw Sienna, very close to Naples Yellow. I want legitimate Naples Yellow. I want also Indian Yellow. I want all of the cadmium hues. I don't have any of the proper cadmium hues. I did find a really nice flesh tone. Really nice flesh tone is Winsor Newton Flesh Tint. Ooh, see, Scarlet, your equivalent of Scarlet is Alizarian Crimson. This is a shitty tube of Alizarian Crimson. There is a Winsor and Newton Alizarian Crimson that I want that has just this incredible depth to it. It's revolting how deep the Alizarian Crimson is by Winsor Newton. This flesh paint is perfect. It's the Winsor Newton flesh tint. You do have to be careful. This paint literally contains cadmium. Literally contains cadmium. Same with this one. This is a Caucasian flesh tone by Gamblin. Also contains cadmium. Be super duper careful with it. Now here's my secret. Here's my trick. You ready for it? I shade all of my Caucasian skin tones and other skin tones with magenta. I adjust the hue depending on the actual skin tone, but Caucasian, I use just straight magenta as the shadow. If I'm doing a darker skin tone, the magenta may include a degree of the asphaltum, or we can bring it over into the burnt sienna, or even Venetian red. Venetian red's a really good color. I want permanent rose. I don't have permanent rose. I want permanent rose. And so the trick is, here's the important thing. You are flesh, meat. We are meat. I stick my hand on a skillet, I'm gonna sizzle. Throw some butter on there, some sage, like saute that shit. Oh man, munch. I'd be delicious. Serve me with a side of potatoes. Either way, the point is that we've got blood and everything in our hands. I have a Caucasian skin tone, but when I reach my shadows, you can see that it gets darker. It becomes a darker red. When I let light shine through, look, there is red. I have blood in me. Everyone has blood in you. In fact, actually, one of the most interesting things that I see people miss when they're painting other creatures or fantasy races is when they paint a fantasy race as if it had red blood. And straight up, there are fantasy races that have different colored blood. And that completely changes, 100% changes how the skin tone should behave. 100%. if orcs bleed blue, or even royals, if royals bleed blue, you wouldn't use magenta in the shadow. You would probably want to use something like phthalo blue. So that ends up building this really pale, pallid flesh. They would look like a ghoul. But that's what it would look like if someone's blood was actually blue. Like, that's just straight up how it works. If kings and queens had blue blood, they'd look like zombies. They'd look like monsters. Add a little bit of green as well. Absolutely. Oh, Adam Savage is the Oracle. I love Adam Savage. I watch his Tested show all the time. Straight up. I literally, like the minute Adam Savage said, hey everyone, go buy a Proxxon drill. I bought a Proxxon drill. Best drill of my life. Keyless chuck, goes all the way down to 0. Variable speed from 5 to 20,000 RPM. Just power on and off. Best drill. I don't use my Dremel anymore. I use this thing. Absolutely mini grinder. That's I'm straight up intrigued to do a paint swap with you. I've never done a paint swap before, so let's $70. It's cheaper than a Dremel, and it goes to 0. There is not a single bit that I haven't been able to put in that damn thing. Whereas my Dremel, you gotta buy all these stupid ass adapters. This is a keyless chuck. Works perfectly. That Proxxon drill is the best thing that Adam Savage has ever told me to buy. And he didn't even tell it directly to me. He just said it in a video. He's like, you should buy this drill. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Adam. I'm so glad that we're drinking tea together right now and being best friends. Like, BFFs forever. I do not. So I run my oils actually off of a card. So I'm really extra about this shit. I have switched to using, not a problem crafting canvas, we'll see you shortly. I use from the B Paper Company, the Super Deluxe Mixed Media Paper. This is the 6x6 inch pieces of paper. One side is textured, one side is smooth. I paint on the textured side. It's almost the texture of watercolor paper, but it's not. Love this paper. Because what I don't like, which is why I don't bottle my oils, I hate excess linseed oil. If I want to thin my oils, I want to thin the actual pigment being carried by the oil, not some loose, goopy oil shit that floated to the top of my tube. So I run it down on the piece of paper. It also ends up making the oils really thick. Like, just look how thick that is. See how thick that oil is? But I can come in with my thinner and immediately run out what I need. And then the longer I work the oil on the paper, the more thinner is absorbed. So this gives me the flexibility, rather than having to wipe off my brush and dip, I can straight up just feel. I feel, oh, right there. That's exactly the consistency I want. It tugs on the brush just right. Look at that. Look at that. See, it's a bit messy because it's oil, so I'm not trying that hard because I'm going to come in and fix it in a second. Look at that consistency, though. Look at that consistency, though. It's exactly what I wanted. And then when I'm done, I can actually scrape it up and put it back in the tube, and it's still good. So I run all of my oils off of paper. Yeah, that's how I do my oils, personally. They dry quickly, and without gloss. Like once it starts to dry, it becomes incredibly matte. Look at that. Now we got that nice little black rim down there. All right, perfect. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back in with our whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, absolutely just dunked the brush in thinner. All right, now we're gonna come back and we're gonna grab our zinc white. So again, we grab the oil and I'm just gonna run the brush through it. Look how much oil I'm picking up with the brush. But then I just keep re-mulling it against the paper. I mull it against the paper. I don't have an actual muller, but I'm just mulling it against the paper, working it into the bristles. And, oh, is it too much pigment in the bristles? Yes, it is. Grab a little bit of thinner. Let's work some of that pigment out of the bristles. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, right out of the bristles. All right, we're reducing the amount of pigment. All right, now let's pull out some of that thinner. All right, thinner's coming out. Ooh, almost good. Perfect. All right, then we're just gonna come right here. We're just going to... And boop, boop, boop. See? Perfect. Spectacular. For me, it's about precision control. It's about 100% control. I don't want any guesswork. I want to know exactly what I'm working with. We're going to come in here. We're just going to touch. We're just going to get touch to just quickly convert this. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. James Wapple and I are straight up late night crew. So there we go. That's my kettle. I forgot to do just a little bit right here. Perfect. But how are you doing, Outsider Minis? Welcome. And there we go. Kettle is lay done. Dun 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 dun. I'm still got that red hue in there. But look at that. That is a nice red kettle. Feels kind of worn. A little bit of, you know, wear and tear. Is what for specular highlights? The oils? No, this whole thing's been done in specular. All right, not specular. Oils. The whole kettle's been done in oils. If that's what you're asking. Not quite sure. Can you clarify your question? Yeah, whole kettle was done in oils. I was just finishing up the specular portion. Which, good term. You got specular and diffuse highlighting. You've got a couple of others. Okay, perfect, yeah. Whole thing done in oil. So now what we're gonna actually do is we're gonna quickly put away the colors we don't need. Exactly, no, we've got like a full crew going tonight. It's pretty great. So now here comes my favorite part. Ready? I'm just using a knife. And boom. No wasted oil. Straight up. Put the lid back on. Excellent. I am thinning with, I'll grab my thinner in just a moment. I believe I thin with exactly the same material as James Wapple does. Pickle Ricky, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. I'm so glad you're liking what you're seeing. I hope you're doing well tonight. I really do. I don't normally wear belts, so my belt's like cutting into my gut. Like, ow. Belts. So, I am using the Outsider Miniatures. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. How are you doing? Yup. Alright, so I use Mona Lisa Odorless Paint Thinner as my thinner. So this is in my clean jar. And then I use Mona Lisa Brush Cleaner and Conditioner in my dirty jar. And it's got this fancy little spring so I can wash my brushes better. So, that is my setup. That's literally just the two things that I use. These are my chemicals. These are my chems. I was originally using Sans Odor by Winsor Newton. Let me tell you, the Mona Lisa stuff is so much better. The Mona Lisa stuff is so much better. When it comes to oils, that's actually one of the most frustrating things. Acrylics, when you get into the hobbyist level of acrylics, so Acrylico Vallejo, Army Painter, Citadel, they're all the same quality. It's just about whether or not you like the jar or you like the unicorn bottle. That's it. Then you can get into your higher tier acrylics, Scale 75, Turbo Dork. There's so many others. I'm not doing a good job. No, I do not. Famous Fleeting. Exactly, they use different mediums, but more or less at the end of the day, an acrylic is an acrylic. I really love the Scale 75 heavy body acrylics. I don't use... I honestly, actually, when I use my acrylics, I don't use any other acrylic. I have switched to exclusive use. Yeah, Pro Acryl I've heard is really good. But I exclusively use, not because I'm commissioned, but because I just fell in love with them, the Scale 75 Scale Color Artist Series heavy body acrylics. Yo, Pickle Ricky, share what you've painted. I'd love to see it. So... But honestly, at the end of the day, some Citadel paints and some of my heavy body acrylics from Scale 75 are exactly the same. They're the same damn color. But this cadmium hue is garbage compared to Venetian red. Like, when it comes to cheap oils, they're cheap. They're crappy. There is actually a quality difference, a serious quality difference between high quality oils and $2 oils. Like, serious difference. It's actually really frustrating that there's such a difference. I am not using Portland gray, I'm using Portland form gray. Absolutely. But the thing is that, boo, who you booing? Who you booing? You booing me? I completely understand if you do. You're 100% within your rights to disagree with me. I'm absolutely spouting off my opinion right now. Yo, listen, and that's fine. Dollar store acrylics are great. And I use these oils. These literally are on my models. Like, I've used buff to all hell, but I want a higher quality buff because the buff is really gooey and goopy. And it's okay. Listen, don't jump on anyone for booing me. Listen, y'all are more than welcome to disagree with me. And when it comes to acrylics, straight up, dollar store acrylics, you'll go far with the dollar store acrylics. And honestly, this is a $2 tube of paint. Yeah, they do. They blend better. They grip better. They're not all goopy. Absolutely. See, I don't like it. Just like, look how, it's like, ew. It's just gross. Hey, Daka Flocka, how are you doing? Absolutely outsider minis. Yeah, and that's why, like, I was 100% teasing you. Like, straight up, you can boo me. Like, anyone can boo me. I'm on the internet. I have thick skin. I appreciate the clarification, though. Good, Daka Flocka. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, exactly. With oils, it sucks. Like, this is a shitty oil. This is a shitty oil. I have my white, which I need, is a shitty oil. It's Garbo. It's Garbo. Exactly, Arg. Yeah, no, it's really seriously an issue. So if you guys are getting into oils, make sure. Okay. Absolutely, outsider minis. Good to know. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yo, I straight up can take sass. Straight up can take sass. Don't dish it if you can't take it, though, hun. I don't know what this posture was. I don't know what this posture was. I've been watching drag queens all week. I've got so much gay energy in my system right now. So absolutely fight me. I'll be fierce. No, don't actually fight me. I'm really fragile. But now that we've removed the paint from the... Oh yeah, absolutely. We've all painted with house paint. Are you kidding me? Slap some bear on my minis, like, eggshell. Perfect finish. Honestly, a good artist or crafter can make do with any tool. I agree completely. But oils, oh god, there's such a difference. It's so frustrating. Alright, so now we're gonna pick some better colors. We're gonna pick some better colors. For not the tea kettle, but the, whatever this is called, staff. Our beautiful stick for walking. Alright, I just realized that I haven't been listening to music for like all of eternity. I've been absolutely straight up ranting without music. Yo, actually, when I first started painting on stream, my banner up at the top of the Twitch channel, the first people to subscribe got to name and pick a color for each can of paint up at the top banner. Exactly. Look, I mean, it's like, come on. We're talking about a whimsical, fantastic leprechaun who straight up is just trying to have a good life. Like, you cannot tell me that this man does not absolutely have like the best life ever. His hat is tall and pointy. He's got a walking stick and a tea kettle, and he gets to sit on leaves. Straight up, it's a tall and pointing hat. You're not living life if you don't have your own tall and pointing hat. Hey, Maximo! Hey, Maximo! Come here, baby. Oh, you got up because you wanted to readjust your blanket, and now you're gonna say hi to me on the street. It's a Moxie. It's a Moxie. Oh. Don't worry, I'm not sick. My voice is devastated. I have been talking at an elevated level, if not equivalent to yelling, for... Oh my god. Oh my god. 9 hours now. 9 hours. I have been talking at a higher volume, non-stop, for 9 hours. I'm insane. Because I love all of you. I love this and I love all of you. And this is my wiener. Say hi to her. She's beautiful. She's Moxie. Funny you mentioned house paint. I'm pretty sure the 1941 Chevy truck I got was repainted with house paint. Ugh, that'd be awful, heresy. I saved my print. Excellent. I'm glad you're able to save it, Craft. I'm very glad you're able to save it. Yeah. Oh man, maybe it's the existential crisis of the pandemic weighing on me, but bro straight up looks like he's staring into the abyss trying to sort out his exit strategy. Are you talking about me? Yo, no, I'm dead serious. We have been streaming since 4 o'clock today. Pacific Standard Time. And it is now 1 in the morning. So that is 9 hours. I have a model of it painting how I want to paint the truck. Let me know if anyone wants to see the model and I'll make the effort to snap a picture. Absolutely, Heresy. Get your effort on. I want to see that photo. Look at Moxie. Look at how cute she is. Look at how precious my little baby is. Love you, Moxie. Do you see yourself? Who's that? Who's... Oh! Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Who's that? Oh, who's that? Bunny ears. Who's that? Who's that? Yeah, she is Princess Stinky Kisses. Oh, she sees herself. Oh my god, this is so cute. What is it? Get it. Shred her up. Get her. Destroy. What about the model? I'm confused. Oh, did you get bored? Did you get bored seeing the other dog that's you? Did you get bored seeing yourself? Alright. Good night. No, her breath is rancid. It's awful. Good night, Mini Grinder Studios. As always, stay steeped. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate it. Moxie's never noticed herself on the screen before. This is funny. This is cute. This is content. Kidding. It's okay, Mox. It's you. It's you. I see. She's like, what? What? Numbers, math, equations. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're a silly girl. You're silly. You're barking at yourself. Gosh darn. You're cutie pie, Moxie. I've never seen her do that before. Okay, so Moxie actually understands mirrors, but apparently she does not understand cameras. Oh, excuse me. Moxie, where are you going? All right, let's start working on the staff. All right. We're going to put some buff down. So craft and canvas, how long have you been doing art for? Cause Goonies never say die. Oh, cause Goonies never say oh, cause Goonies never say die. Actually, you know a song that I really want to sing? I have not. This is the song I want to listen to. All right, let's crank the volume really quick. Yeah, this is me. This is me. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this task and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Oh, I love this song so much. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and asking on trial. Through what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. I feel that. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Ooh, thank you, Heresy Killer. I appreciate it. Look at that. Oh, that's a pretty cool truck. That's actually a pretty cool truck. That's a cool truck. That's a cool truck. That's a cool truck. That's a cool truck. Oh man, what sounds good right now? Supertramp? No. Ooh. No. Ooh, no. Five Finger Death Punch? I'm not angry though. Let's just listen to some more Saint Motel, because I love Saint Motel. Saint Motel has absolutely been my mood. But that's really cool. That's a really cool truck. I appreciate you grabbing that photo. For those of you who have not listened to Saint Motel, absolutely give Saint Motel a listen. I absolutely love Saint Motel. I know you're not hearing the music, unfortunately, and I'm actually going to reboot up our chilling lo-fi just because, you know, DMCA Garbo. But if we ever get all that figured out, I cannot wait to be able to sing along with you guys to Saint Motel and others on Twitch. In between night and dawn. Oh no! I didn't... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. I didn't realize there was more photos. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible friend. Yo, there's a little engine in there. Oh, that's so cool. Great work. That's so cool. Really cool work. How long did this take you to put together? Did you have to paint it up as well? Alright, that's awesome. Beautiful work. I'm so sorry I missed that. I'm so sorry I missed that. Oh my god. That's so cool. Meet again. I know I don't say anything, but I feel everything. Do I know why you understand? Don't cry, baby. You'll be the one who saves me now. Oh. Hope y'all don't mind the singing. It's 1 a.m. Let's get music going. My sweet baby, you'll be the one who saves me. See, that's really cool, though. You've done a phenomenal job. You've done a phenomenal job on that model. Honestly, I'm glad you didn't use an airbrush. It's actually one of the things that I love most about oils, specifically, is that for me, oils kind of embody this concept of imperfection. They aren't exact until you make them exact. They're messy and broad, and they don't do what you want sometimes. But it feels so natural and so real. Life is not perfect, it's messy. It's brutal and loving, and just... Oils are exactly the same way, because you have room to fix mistakes. You have time. And that's true in life too. And so for me, oils are the pure embodiment of how I just feel life should be lived. So I love oils. You did a good job. Oh, yeah, so yawn. All right, cool. We'll be done here. Because let me tell you, I have had so much energy tonight. Looking like it's time tonight. On fight, on fight, on fight. No Smith and Wesson. So tell me, do you hate me, or do you wanna date me? It's kinda hard to tell, cause my eyes are looking crazy. That's so cool, cause that's such a terrible idea. And Butamus. Oh, absolutely heresy. 110%, and I mean it, too. I didn't like it just because I was first. I mean, that's part of it. No, I'm kidding. I'm absolutely kidding. No, straight up, you did a great job. You really did. So tell me, do you hate me, or do you wanna date? I know, right, Daka Flocka? Listen, Agrax and Seraphim Sepia, that's why I raved about Asphaltum, because it's more or less exactly, it's Seraphim Sepia on crack. Listen, Agrax Earthshade is just beautiful. Like, straight up, the shades for Citadel are so good. Yeah, Asphaltum. It's an oil color. So I love Asphaltum. This is my favorite oil color. Because you know how Seraphim Sepia, I use it on every mini? This has been my replacement for Seraphim Sepia. It's beautiful. Like, let me show you the thinned color. Like, just look at that. Look at that. It's more or less exactly just pure sepia. Like, it's beautiful. It's got a rich, deep tone when it's thick. So look at that. You get everything from, like, deep tanned leathers all the way to sepia. Like, it's just the more you thin it, the lighter it becomes. Just look at how nice that is. I did not. That's really cool, though. That's really cool, Heresy. Oh, old cars are so cool. Red Rover send Mozart over. 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 Leave me, brother. Don't love me closer. People be like, whoa, people get down, people be like, go. Villains and lovers, that numbers and brothers, oh. Don't allow people be this blue. Send down in this shoe. Thunder and thunder, something and thunder, whoa. No, whoa, oh, oh. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Diane, what's the plan? Diane, hold my hand. All right, so the staff's looking good. Diane, hold my hand. Red Rover, send Mozart over. Send Mozart over. All right, so now this is one of my complaints about oils, is that oils like to pick themselves up. You can literally paint the same surface infinitely with oils because the brushstroke picks up and deposits paint at the same rate. Oh my god, Heresy Killer, that's terrifying. Oh my god. You're literally sitting on top of the most dangerous part of the car. That'd be like just having the crankshaft exposed to your fingers. My hands now, I've got rubies in my hands now, how they shine. And I've got trouble on my mind now, I've got trouble on my mind now. That's alright. Oh yeah, it's fine. Oh my god. 'Cause the more I get to know you, well, the more I feel I knew you. That the lifetime, a long time ago. Ooh, ooh. I've got ribbons on the inside. I feel ribbons on the inside. Pull 'em out. I've seen heaven in the moonlight. I've seen heaven in the moonlight. Blow it out. Turn around. They are like that. It's terrifying. More I get to know you, well, the more I feel I knew you. In a lifetime, a long time ago. Old soul, old soul, old soul. This is my favorite Saint Motel song. It's called Old Soul. And it's just my favorite. It's just absolutely my favorite. Highly recommend. 'Cause the more I get to know you, well, the more I feel I knew you in a lifetime, a long time ago. Old soul, old soul, old soul, old soul. Ah, love the song. Absolutely crafting canvas. It was wonderful to see you again as well. Hell yeah, I can't wait. I really can't. Thank you so much for sharing your work today, and thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I absolutely loved the bunny you were painting up. It's so cute. I want to see more of your work. It was wonderful to see you again. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It was wonderful to talk to you. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And as always, stay steeped. Thank you so much for stopping by. It really meant a ton. Oh God, Heresy Killer, that sounds terrifying. Marijuana and what good rock and roll could be, and now I never knew I was on and always bound on you. For all that we've been through. In my darkest moments, can I see the light? I think I'm prone to getting blinded when it's bright, bright. Well, this December, I'll remember. Want you to say it when I do. Ooh, God knows I do. Only in my darkest moments can I see the light. I think I'm prone to getting blinded when it's bright, bright. Well, this December, I'll remember. Want you to see it when I do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. God knows I do. Well, I'm alright if you're alright, and I'm okay if you're okay. In this state I'm living in, it's just a little bit, it's just a little bit. Allow me in this moment's always cold. You're on your own, my darling. I let the season change my mind. Alrighty, cool. So the staff is having a little bit of struggles. I think my fidelity for skill on oils has declined for the evening. Unfortunately, I have this peak operation ability with oils because they're really subtly complex. Don't get me wrong though, love oils. But there are complexities that come with those oils that really sometimes don't fit well with my mental space. Not that anything's wrong, I'm just tired. So, we are going to end stream shortly. Let me put away my oils. We'll chat. We'll take a look at what we're doing tomorrow. Wait, we're not streaming tomorrow. When we're streaming next, I don't think I have... State I'm living in. It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit. Allow me in this moment. It's always cold. You're on your own, my darling. Alrighty. Oh, Fabled Grim! Thank you so much for the 20 bits. I really appreciate it. How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. In this state I'm living in, it's just a little bit, it's just a little us. December, I'll remember. Want you to see it when I do. Ooh, it has. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year's. Oh man, so many people have stopped by. What a wonderful day. This has been just a fantastic day. I hope everyone else is having a wonderful day. I really, really hope everyone's having just a fantastic day. Today's gonna be my day. I just want to shine to the top of a mountain. Thank you, Fabled Grim, for redeeming an extra hour. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, we are going to bed tonight. But we will add that to our stockpile of extra hours. Tonight, we did burn 2. Which is good. We burned 2 extra hours tonight. Oh, man. No seeds of doubt. If you not see me freak out. Just see you in the morning. So wake up. I get out of bed. Stay up. Han. Welcome, Han. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. How are you doing? Well, if you need to have someone to listen to you... No, God, wow, that was so poorly worded. Let me try that again. Hold up, let me try this again. Ready? Ready, spaghetti. If you need someone to talk to, let me know. I can't necessarily fix what's going on, and I'm not going to try to. But I can absolutely be an ear. So if you need someone to listen and to talk to, feel free to reach out to me. I absolutely mean it, Fabled Grim. I'm 100% available. I may not always reply, but I'm absolutely on Discord. Reach out to me, and let's talk. If there's anything I can do to help by, listening and talking and just being there for you, let me know. Absolutely, the offer's on the table for everybody. So I know what it's like. It's been really rough. This has been a super rough year. Well, last year. And 2021 is going to be rough for a while. And so claw back into that good zone. Keep fighting. It takes so much work and effort, and it's ridiculous how much it does. So 110%. Let me know if you need anything, okay, Fabled Grim? I care about you. I care about everybody. This offer is not just to Fabled Grim, it's to everybody. Talk to me. Like I said, I can't fix anything, but I can absolutely be an ear. And sometimes, it does so much good. So 100%, I'm available for you. Okay? Absolutely, Sin. As always, stay steeped. We are gonna be in the Discord server unless Swillow cancels at 11 tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time. So if you're free to hop in there too, I'm sure everyone would love to see you. Aw, thank you, Fabled Grim. Thank you so much for the 20 bits. I really appreciate it. And thank you for that, Han. I really appreciate that. I really genuinely mean it. I'm doing wonderful. It's been a fantastic stream. We have now officially streamed for 9.5 hours today, total. Continuously. It's been a lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun, and I've been having a blast tonight. It's just been so much fun tonight. I'm just feeling really good, really energetic. I'm really trying to just be as positive as possible. Positivity is key. Work it. So straight up, I mean it. Talk to me if you guys need it. Like, I can't replace a therapist. I'm not a therapist. I will always point you to a therapist. I'll say like, yo, listen, I appreciate you sharing. This is what I think. I think you should go talk to a therapist. With whatever the issue is. You don't have to be broken to go see a therapist. I went to see a therapist just because I wanted to be able to have deeper connections with other people. I'm not kidding. I went to therapy because I felt like I struggled to hold genuine connection with people. I wanted friends, and I felt like I couldn't keep friends. Or if I did have friends, I just didn't really feel like they were my friends. Like I could be their friend. Metro Racer, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. I'm so glad you like what you're seeing. Or in this case, probably more hearing. But thank you. I really appreciate it. Welcome. How are you doing? And so I started going to therapy for that. And honestly, it's been the best decision of my entire life. I wasn't broken. I didn't think I was broken. I didn't say I was broken. I just said I want to be smarter emotionally. I want to have more emotional intelligence. I want to know how to talk to people and not feel like they're going to hate me behind their backs, my backs. I don't have multiple backs. Well, I guess if you count each individual role, I don't know. My back doesn't have that much fat on it. Kind of. I got a cute back. It is absolutely some commitment. Oh, I love Saturdays. Saturdays are my favorite day of the week because we just stream forever. It's so much fun. I know it's not the optimal strategy. You're supposed to kind of break up streams. Like, if you're going to stream for this long, you should actually do 2 streams in the same day. But that's boring. It's boring. Good, hon. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Thank you. You have no idea how glad I am that seeing a therapist is a lot more socially acceptable now than it was a couple decades ago. Oh, absolutely, Valentine. That's why I talk about it constantly. It's because I do not want someone to ever think they're like, oh my God, I'm going to go see a shrink. I don't need to go see a shrink. I hate that. I love my mom. My mom does not trust therapists. But going to a therapist has been the best thing ever. So, and it's just, and so I see it. I see what it's like when people don't trust therapists. And you know what? Oh my God, it's been the best decision of my entire life. Because it's not, well, Emerson, you're a broken individual, and the reason why you can't love people is because you have abandonment issues. No, that's not the problem. I don't sit there and I don't get Freuded. Freud, honestly, actually was wrong. Is mostly agreed upon within the entire community, from what I've been told, that Freud is not an accurate representation of therapy. The man thought crack was a vitamin, and I'm not kidding. Although most people did at the time too. Yeah, honestly, I would not be unhappy at all to see talking about your therapist being considered cool. It'd be able to make a lot more people who need to feel better about it going, well, exactly. Well, but that's the thing, is I'm just like, I'm sad. And my therapist just goes, of course you are. You're human. And I go, oh my God, I am. I can be sad. It's great. Good old vitamin C. Exactly, Dr. Block. I think it was actually cocaine, not crack. But still, Freud gave drugs to his friends and told them to take it daily because he thought that it was going to be good for them. Absolutely hysterical. Like hard drugs. So Freud was on some shit. Either way, the point is that going to therapy, honestly, Valandar, is cool. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can hold relationships now. I have the mental intelligence to decide whether or not something's good for me. I don't just sit there and go, wow, why do I feel like shit? I mean, no, that's not true. I still go, wow, why do I feel like shit? But then I go, hey, you're sad, do cocaine about it. That's Freud's philosophy. Exactly, Arg, exactly. I mean, honestly, yeah, it probably boosted their mood. I bet they were absolutely cleaning their house like nobody's business. But cocaine gives you heart attacks. Don't do cocaine, kids. No, straight up, it actually really heavily constricts your arteries, and you will die of a heart attack, not an overdose from cocaine. Like, when people OD on cocaine, they take too much, and they just have a heart attack or a stroke. Yeah, no, don't do cocaine. Do not do cocaine. Like 20-year-olds who are getting drunk down in Cabo will do a line of coke and drop dead because their heart just can't take it. Do not do cocaine. Exactly, hon. And it's so powerful because it's just great to be trained. That's all it is it's just training. My therapist doesn't sit there and go, yes, well, this sounds like it's because you were spanked as a child rather than being grounded. That sounds like your teacher just, was mean to you because they were mean. No. It's Emerson, well, how do you think about this? Like, what do you think? What does come to mind? I'm like, okay, well, these, and this. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, I think there's something deeper there. Let's explore it. Let's think about it. I want you to talk me through how you're thinking. There is something deeper there. So you do have something to find. So walk through it. See if you can find it. And I just start talking. And all of a sudden, it clicks. My therapist didn't tell me my problems or how I crave attention. I came to the conclusion myself. My therapist didn't go, Emerson, you crave attention. My therapist went, well, why do you feel like you need to perform for others? Like, why do you feel like you need to put on a mask whenever you're in front of other people? And I walk through it and I talk through it and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, oh my God, I really do crave attention. But then, crazy shit later, 8 months later, turns out I don't actually crave attention. I just desire to be liked. So then how do I make myself feel liked? Well, I can make myself feel liked by myself. So I don't need any of you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love all of you, chat. I love all of you. And I really do this for you. I love being on stream for you. I love being here and sharing my art and sharing just my life with all of you. I really, really enjoy it. So I'm completely teasing you. But that's the thing. That's the thing is my therapist doesn't just sit there and go, Emerson, this is your problem. No, I actually walk through it and figure it out myself and learn the skills to be able to figure these problems out. I can now process my feelings in a way that doesn't make me smash my keyboard or punch my monitor. I don't destroy things anymore. I don't go into these fits of rage where I feel like I need to just wholly self-destruct. I do have this one weird little thing that I'm talking about still where it's just kind of like I feel like I need to atomize my existence in a shockwave that takes out the entire universe. But that's more of a metaphysical problem. Not anything like violent or repressed. It's just apparently people feel that way sometimes. Like just fade out of existence. So, you know, see, the way I see it is that just the universal theme song is going to play and just right at the peak of the I just kind of atomize in a bright shining of light and I'm just gone. I've ascended. I'm in the fourth dimension now. You can't see me. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. It's like 1:30 in the morning. I'm exhausted. Oh, it really does help a lot, Heresy. It really does. But it is so common that they have to check it off the list to make sure you don't react. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Arg. As someone with a heart problem, it's almost hilarious how often I've been asked by parents if I've done cocaine. Yeah, no, straight up, like, I called my mom in a panic because I drank caffeine today, which is why, like, I'm absolutely just so hyped out, like, because I just love this energy for streaming. I don't drink caffeine any other time of the week, and the only reason I drink caffeine, so this is not caffeine talking. I'm exhausted right now. Caffeine is what got me to 1:20 in the morning. But this energy is just straight up me. Interesting, Fabled Grim. I'm interested to know more. Robin Williams. Oh God, Valandar. That's a great quote. Like, wow, I didn't realize that was a problem either. So it's just weird, you know. Like, life's crazy. Go talk to someone about it. It really is. Like, the people have studied this. It's not a pseudoscience. It is real. Psychology is real. Why do you think humans keep repeating themselves? I don't learn from the past. How often do you really learn from the past? Like, I really sit down and I'm like, wow, I really do just drink my problems away. Why didn't I learn this 6 years ago? Well, because I was drinking my problems away. It's talking to someone who understands how to identify when a bad behavior comes out. And they're just like, you know what, Emerson? Maybe it's a bad idea to do 6 shots when you get home from work. And I go, oh my God, maybe it is. It's just how it goes. Because when you're in the middle of it, you don't see it sometimes. So get another pair of eyes. 2 heads is better than 1. You'll thank me for convincing you to go to therapy. Well, I hope you do, actually. You don't have to actually thank me. This is a thankless job. I don't need thanks. Well, this isn't a thankless job. I get a lot of things. So that makes it sound like I'm dismissing people, and that's not the case. I actually love when people tell me that I've touched their lives in a positive way, but it's not it's not needed. I know that what I'm putting out into the world is good and positive and real and helpful and happy and genuine. It's me. I'm putting me out into the world right now. And to me, that is incredible. I'm here for you guys because I truly believe that I'm adding beauty to the world by painting, by talking with you. And so this is what I just love to do. I really do. I really love streaming. I really love streaming. Thank you. I love this shirt too. I got it for Christmas. It's the flaming hot Cheetos, just like me. I'm flaming and hot. I can't call myself hot. No, I can call myself hot. Yeah, I'm hot. All right. Art jargon. I used to work in emergency medicine, and you'd be amazed how I'd casually admit to taking just an unbelievable amount of drugs. I can imagine, Han. I can imagine. Excellent, Fabled Grim. You sent me one on Discord, I assume? Here, I'll accept that. Absolutely. So I do have to get going. I'm exhausted. I need sleep. You all are just beautiful. Really, I mean it. You're all fantastic. Where did you say? Oh, did you send me a friend request on Twitch? I will find where the Twitch goes when the friend request got sent. Ow. All right, my belt's like cutting off my intestines. Absolutely, Daka Flocka. Hold up. I'm gonna stand up. Ouch, my everything. I don't normally wear belts. My belt is too big. Cuts into my belt. It hurts. I need a different belt. I found my nice belt. I don't like the belt that I'm wearing right now. I hate it. I hate this belt. It's the buckle is enormous. The buckle's enormous. It's so frustrating. I know, right? Like, I want to get those. I actually straight up do Daka Flocka. I'm actually considering getting the bib overalls, actually, because then I got something I can just get messy as all hell for stream and just, never wash them, so that way they just keep getting covered in paint. But absolutely, I'm so glad that you all are enjoying tonight. Valandar, we got all the non-metal gym bits painted and matte coated. Tomorrow I do the metal and gyms and the base coat and then free on the purple sleeveless coat. Hell yeah! Oh, that is spidiculous. Hey, Lady B, how are you doing? Welcome. We're actually just about to raid. I'm sorry. I love you though, Lady B. I love you. You're a beautiful individual. Keep being you. You sexy person. I've never actually seen you, but your personality is fantastic. Hey, Spatulard. No. I've not actually seen you before. Welcome. I'm not sure what you're dropping a YouTube video for out of nowhere, so. How are you doing? No one click on that link until I can get a mod to vet it. I'm not going to click on it myself right now. It's late. I don't want to deal with it. What am I doing? Oh, right. Spidiculous. So, I've been working on Spidiculous for a while. Anything else? Spatulard? I'm intrigued. You showed up out of nowhere, drop a link, and then just say the F word, and then no one will reply? Talk to me. Tell me you love me. So this is Spidiculous that I've been working on. It's a terrible meme video. Okay, good. It's not anything terrible. All right, it's not anything bad. All right, well, what do you mean by terrible? Like, is it homophobic, misogynistic, or racist? Or is it just a bunch of memes? Oh, okay, cool. Then it's not a problem. I still don't click on it. It's not that I don't trust you, but not you, Han, but Spatulard. It's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you. Especially when you say there's something about rim and then it's not. Like, you're already on some bad. You're on a bad foot already. Yeah, no, I love it. So she sits over the whole board normally, and you occupy this 2x2 space to fight her. So I made the base. So this is a custom sculpted base for her. I actually chopped her up and completely oh, it has sheep? Okay, that's probably good for Rim then. Oh yeah, the sculpt is really cool, but I reposed her completely. Like, literally cut her up, reposed her, and resculpted almost every joint. So it's been really cool. It's been really fun. So I love her. We're gonna keep working on her soon. I just kind of, well, what actually happened is I ran into an issue with oils that I've now resolved. So now I know what to do. That's actually why we started working on. That's actually why we started working on the Dreamer. Again, this is what we finished up today. The Dreamer. He's looking absolutely wonderful. I'm loving how he looks. Absolutely loving it. He looks great. I'm super happy with him. The Dreamer is exactly what I hoped he'd look like. So, as always, everybody, thank you all so much for just a fantastic stream tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you, Metro Racer. I really appreciate it. It's been so much fun. We've been working on now his tea kettle and his staff. Those are the last two pieces that need to go on the base, and then he's done. Yo! Can you drop a link, Valandar? I don't have a link accessible to you. Oh my, that's the other one I absolutely adore is your color palette. Oh, thank you, Han. Thank you. I love pastels. I love pastels. Pastels are absolutely my life. So, yeah, for those of you who've not met me before, I'm Steve T. If you liked what you're seeing today, please, please consider following. I also take commissions. Fun fact. And my backlog is really free right now. Starting at only $15 a miniature and goes up from there depending on the quality you're after. Reach out to me. Ask me if you want a commission. I'm absolutely willing to get you a quote. We can talk about it and figure it out. My goal is to be able to do streaming and art full time. So commissions are going to be how I get there. So please, if you're interested and you like my style, hit me up. Let's paint something together. Oh, I love pastels so much. Yo, Valandar, looking at... Oh, and I wasn't even the first one. Daka Flocka beat me to it. Look at that. Look at that. Yo, Valandar, great work. That's beautiful. That's great work. Beautiful work, seriously. Oh, man, I love it. Is it just the one? Yeah, it's just the one photo. Okay, not a problem. Beautiful work, Valandar, seriously. You get it sculpting and painting. It's crazy. Oh, man. Beautiful work. Beautiful, beautiful work. I can't wait to see how he turns out when he's finished. Absolutely, Metro Racer. Absolutely. I'm going to figure out who we're going to be. I'm going to see... Oh, yeah. Instagram. Instant granular. Granulations. Click on the link. Oh my god, that's so cool. Look at that, everybody. Look at this. Metro Racer, beautiful work. Look at that. That is sexy. That's sexy. Beautiful work. Seriously. That's cool. That's really cool. That is super cool. I'm tired. Oh, that's really cool, Metro. That's really cool. Beautiful work. Seriously, beautiful work. I'd love to see more photos if you have more photos of him. I'd love to see what the other side looks like. Really cool work. Beautiful, beautiful work. Seriously. Alrighty, so thank you all so much for a fantastic stream today. I really appreciate it. We're going to raid someone and we're going to find someone awesome. We're going to go give them so much love. Love. We've had just a fantastic stream tonight, honestly. It's been awesome. It really has been. Zulamandy's on. So is Derpy Frags. Jin Creation. Let's You know what? Let's find someone new. We're gonna find someone new. They're gonna be beautiful. Or they're not, we'll see. That's why they're new.